We are on episode 8 of my Evercade cartridge review series, and today we are talking about Gaelco. So we'll go over this cartridge, tell you what I like, what I don't like, tell you about the company, and at the end I'll show you what my favorite game is on this cartridge. And all I ask is that you please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and leave a comment and let me know what your favorite game is on this cartridge. So welcome to the Most Must See channel on YouTube. Welcome to
Get over here! Animality.
Gaelco is a Spanish company founded in 1985. They do arcade games, video games, and electronic dart machines. And this cartridge has 6 games on it, only 6, but these games are quite interesting. So let's get into it.
Put your toys away. Well, all I gotta say when you tell me not to play, I say no way.
We get a single-player platform game in 1995 called Biomechanical Toy. Scrubby the criminal has escaped and stolen the magic pendulum that brings toys to life. With plenty of secrets to find throughout the levels, shoot or jump on enemies in an effort to retrieve the pendulum. This has some way over the top characters and bosses, each with a specific attack pattern and weapons that you'll have to learn to be able to get through this game. Some enemies split into multiple smaller versions when hit, and some are already in a group. With checkpoints you won't lose your progress after you die. However, I found this game extremely hard, and after having to add credits and continue so much, I ended up rage quitting and never made it to the end of this game.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
Next is the top-down racing game. 1993's World Rally was initially intended to be a racing game about the World Rally Championship featuring Spanish rally driver Carlos Sainz, before he changed teams from Toyota to Lancia, prompting the staff to drop Sainz' likeness from the project before launch. Using only the joystick to move and the B button to accelerate, try to beat the 60-second clock in a series of single races across various countries. Choose a difficulty and test how your Toyota Celica handles in different weather conditions and times of day. In true rally racing style, pay attention to your co-pilot's directions for the curves ahead. I love arcade racers and will be playing this one a lot more, hoping to learn the courses for faster track times. Thunderhoot from 1992 is an anime-styled platform game with simple controls of move, jump, or shoot. It should be fun and fairly easy to get through. Not the case. Professor Daniel Genbrake is mad because he got fired from his laboratory job, so he decides to unleash his virus creations. You are the human vaccine. As Thunderhoot, you're humanity's only hope. Unfortunately, the enemies kill you with one shot, and getting through the lab with all of them and the traps and specific ways you have to do things make it another game that I just gave up on. Ready for some extreme winter sports? Snowboard Championship from 1997 has you covered. Beat the clock as you race down the hill, only using the joystick for control and the B button to get back up if you fall, which is also the button you press to start the race. It's a fun sports game with a beginner or a challenge mode. Some parts of the course have ramps you can hit, but keep in mind it's a race and not a stunt game like Cool Waters 2, which I played so much back in the day the disc ended up scratched up something fierce. But I'm happy to have this game on the cart. It is hard to explain Glass from 1994. Have you ever heard of or seen those Kicks video games in bars that as you play you slowly unpixelate an image of a nude lady? Well, Glass may have been that in origin, I don't really know, but this Evercade version is a toned down version with no nudity. Play in either boys mode or girls mode, though I don't see any difference between the two modes other than the badly drawn image you unlock. It's a cheeky game where you fight against the aliens by stripping each stage's layer of glass to unpixelate an image of something a little more innocent like a drawn cat. Move with the D-pad, lay a bomb with the A button, fire with the B, and shield yourself with the Y. Pilot your ship around the board avoiding or taking out the enemies that appear after a star shows you which Stargate they'll come out of, and grab power-ups for bigger firepower or refill your bombs. It gets more challenging as you go further, and you need to take out the caterpillars right away because they'll just add more glass tiles. Each world starts with a scantily clad lady telling you about the planet you're on and ends with a difficult boss battle.
Kids got alligator blood.
Reptilian aliens are taking over your planet in 1994's Alligator Hunt for 1 or 2 players simultaneous. You start out as a skateboarding dude in a T2 style on-rails shooter, which leads to you blasting off into space to battle through the rest of the missions. Considered a crosshair shooter, move with the joystick, roll towards your crosshairs with the A, fire guns with the B, or use missiles with the Y button. It's a very interesting game. However, it is hard and you'll be continuing a lot as it isn't very forgiving and is fairly lengthy for an arcade title. I can only imagine that no one was able to beat this game in an arcade back in the day, making this Evercade version a no-brainer pickup if you have nostalgia for it or just want to play a really cool arcade game. The dialogue between missions is awkward, but Alligator Hunt earns my top spot on this cartridge. Join the arcade animals at Barnes Arcade by hitting that subscribe button. Do it now! Thumbs up if you like the video and drop a comment. Let me know what your favorite game is on this cartridge. And as always, thanks for watching and we'll catch you on the next one.
Good luck, Simon.